Hello, it's Mike McLean, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where every week I give out the best tips in the business on how to make money and save money renting out Section 8 properties. Hello everyone, it's Mike McLean from the Section 8 Bible, the #1 book ever written for Section 8 landlords. Today I'm going to be giving you a tip that will save you a ton of money in the long run, okay? For years, Nick and I were using this cheap $7 smoke detector, and it set us nuts. Let me tell you why. Now, the first thing that you or I will do when we hear a smoke detector chirping in our house is we'll get the ladder out, get a fresh battery, go up the ladder, change the smoke detector battery, done. Problem solved. Not my tenants. What they usually do is for 7 months, they'll sit there and listen to that thing chirp, just like that. They will do nothing. So after about 7 months rolls around, your annual inspection is going to roll around. The inspector's going to walk in, he's going to hear the battery chirping, and he's going to give you a 24-hour violation and fail you on your inspection. What that means is you have 24 hours to go over to your tenant's house and change the battery. Otherwise, they'll cut your money off because they don't mess around with the smoke detectors, okay? That's the first thing that they'll do is let the battery chirp. Second, if it annoys them enough, they will go up the ladder, take the smoke detector down, pull the battery out of it, then they'll take the battery and the smoke detector, chuck it in a drawer, and again, 7 months will roll around, the inspector will come in, he'll look up in the air, and see there's no battery on the bracket, no smoke detector on the bracket, and he's going to foul you on your annual inspection. The third thing a tenant might do is throw a shoe at the thing, trying to knock it off its bracket so it stops beeping. If they miss it with their shoe, they're going to simply grab a broom like this, reach up, swat it off the bracket, and again, the smoke detector will fall to the ground. They'll take the battery and the smoke detector again and throw it in a drawer somewhere. But now you got another problem, because once they throw a shoe at it or whack it with a broom, you see this little tit right here on the smoke detector. It's broken off on this side. That's usually what happens when they smack it with a broom or a shoe. This thing will break, and now you're going over to replace just the battery, but when you get there, you got to put out another $7 for another smoke detector, because the smoke detector companies are smart enough not to just sell this bracket. They make you buy the whole smoke detector. So you're out $7 because your tenant didn't want to change a 99-cent battery. You might be out more money if you fail your inspection and they cut your money off. You might be out a couple hundred until you actually get back on the payroll. Okay? Well, that's what used to happen. Now, somebody finally got smart and invented a 10-year Code 1 kitty smoke detector. This is the one that I use now. It is a 10-year lithium battery in it. So as long as this thing sits on its bracket, which it will, because they won't try and take it down, they won't try and hit it with a broom, they won't do anything to it if it's not driving them nuts because it's beeping. They'll simply leave it in place. So for 10 years, this smoke detector will sit there. In 10 years, I might change this piece of junk 8 times. Okay? So it pays to buy this. It's $17 at Home Depot. I buy a ton of them. I get them in bulk, so I called the company up, and I've been buying them by the case, and I've gotten them down to $12 per smoke detector. Okay? So this is your money-saving tip, and in the long run, this thing will definitely help you pass inspections and save you money. You won't be changing batteries, you won't be changing smoke detectors, and you won't be putting up with the nonsense of trying to go on a witch hunt and trying to find your smoke detector in your tenant's house, okay? Well, that's your money-saving tip for this week. Make sure you tune in next week. Well, I'm going to be giving you a tip that, while it's still summertime, it'll help you pass your inspections and avoid nuisance fines because of high grass and weeds. You won't believe the picture I'm going to show you next week of a house that's right next door to mine. I won't even tell you what they're growing in the front yard. You will not believe it until you see it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you get to my website, www.section8bible.com. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you found it helpful, make sure you subscribe and share. Also, you can get over to my website, www.section8bible.com, and you can check out all my products there. Thanks for watching.